Alright, welcome to the Long Dark. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Just before we begin here, we're doing this because I lost like all of my footage for like all of my videos and all of my save files because my hard drive just gave up on me about 4 months ago. I have a brand new hard drive, so you know it's all as well now, but I lost most of my save datas. So I'm just getting rid of some of the backlog of some of my games here. I do have the long, like, whoops, nope, sorry, I alt-tabbed out. I wanted to shift-tab. There. As you can see, the only achievements I have is Stone Age Sniper to stun a rabbit with a rock 25 meters or 80 feet away, and survive a first day. I don't have any other achievements on Steam. I have this game on Xbox and PlayStation. So, I figured since I lost all my data, now would be the perfect time to do all of my, resume. Was I doing something? Oh, yeah, first day of Nomad, right. Well, we're gonna tell that to go away. Yes, I don't have any of my badges or any of my feats. I have most of these on Xbox. I have Cold Fusion, I have Bookworm. I don't have that one. Don't have that one. I have Free Runner. I think I'm 80% of the way to Snowwalker. But yeah, anyway, obviously I don't have... Why does it feel like there's more? Oh yeah, because Big Cat Killer. I forgot. Yeah, I haven't really played any of the what is it called? Yeah, Tales from the Far Territory. I haven't really played that. Because I'm busy. I've got lots of stuff to do in real life. Challenges. Let's just do the Nomad challenge. I haven't done As the Dead Sleep. Was the last time I really played was when that challenge first came out. I haven't played it yet very much. I did play it once, but I got murdered by Timberwolves. But I haven't played it that much. Anyway, we're gonna start with Nomad. I'm going to be playing with a Xbox controller because my left hand is messed up. A couple years ago I had accident while I was cutting wood and almost lost my two left finger. Most left my pinky and my ring finger. So they don't work very well. So controller is my preferred method of play. Do I have a flare? Yes, I do. I'll use the flare because you usually find a lantern or a flare here, and I don't feel like just waiting for the. It's turning night, right? So it's only going to get darker. Used to be when you started this challenge, it was turning daytime. I don't know why they decided to change it.
Use this.
Not that it matters, because you're going to spend the first day in here. I can't mangle myself to look at that rifle cartridge. You're gonna spend the first day. Well, I mean, I always spend the first day fixing all my stuff, and yeah, sea lantern. Told you. I always spend the first day fixing my stuff and getting myself sorted. Fingers crossed. Just gonna grab the water out of the toilet. And FYI, it's not from the toilet bowl. It's from the toilet tank right here, which is safer water to drink. I wouldn't suggest it, but. You could, in a pinch. I mean, it would most definitely be frozen in this particular situation. But...
That'll come in handy.
No, I don't need the disinfectant. I will take the tea. I'm gonna go for... Let's see what we got here. Fuck. Yeah, of course. Does that count as... I mean, it's a vegetable. See, because there's the... Hold on, I'm going to shift tab right quick. There's the... What was it called? Achievement. Somewhere here. Waste not want... No, that's not the right one. I want... Something about... Living off the land, yeah. 25 consecutive days without... eating anything that's not animals, right? So you can't eat... I don't know if the carrots count towards that. You would think, because it counts like the what do they call it there? Cattails. You can eat the cattails, and that doesn't count against you. So I don't know if that applies to the vegetables though. They're new. They're a new addition to the game. I'm not sure that that's a thing. I will grab that can opener though. I don't need 2 pots. I'm good.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Actually, I will take those beans with me just because. Just in case, you know what I mean? Like that's the goal, is to get the 25 days, but worst come to worst, I'm not gonna let him die. So, because we can still get the pacifist and what is it? The silent hunter or something for 25 days without shooting. So, no, I'm not gonna worry about it too much because we still got all the other challenges to do. Yeah, that should be enough for all our tinder. I only like to carry like 20. I feel that that's more than enough.
I think I can use this.
There. Energy bars. Always take energy bars with me, even though I'm trying for the natural achievement, because they're so light. Give me that emergency food source. Is that wood matches? That is wood matches. Sorry, my screen's not as bright as your screen. Like what you'll be seeing it. And it's daytime, me currently in real life. So what's that? Salt. Oh. Yes, it's daytime currently for me in real life, so there's a bit of a glare on my TV. Great soda. I haven't done anything with the wires and stuff yet. Like that is a new addition since I've played. I haven't really been playing a whole lot lately. I've mostly just been playing RimWorld and
food or
the chips and Kerbal Space Program, just building stuff. I guess I'll take the simple tools for now. I don't really like to carry the simple tools. I prefer that's a good sweater for the quality, but for now we'll carry the simple ones around till we find the good ones, and then we'll ditch them. And I mean, we won't really need them too much, honestly, but got to keep him crafting so he doesn't get bored, right? Cabin fever's a thing. Actually, I'm not sure how the game factors it. I'm not sure if he's just doing nothing or if it's just in general being
I can
inside.
still eat this.
Because to be fair, if you're inside for 4 days but you're busy working, you're not, not gonna go crazy because you're not thinking about it, right? Cabin fever sets in when you're bored inside and you got nothing to do. Oh, sweet. Oh. I'm not worried about the flare running out because we've got the there we go, 2 sewing kits. We got the lantern. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll take that for the leather. Well, okay, that's rude. I'm just gonna turn the lantern on. I can see enough to scavenge, but you guys can't see, so obviously.
Hope nobody
Oh,
needs this anymore.
sweet! That's a really good find. Grab this water, and then that'll put us in a pretty good way, water-wise. How many painkillers? Did I spawn with some? No, I didn't. Great. That's a little bit of a blah, but it is what it is. We can always pick rose hips and make a rose hip tea. It's not a big deal. Or just suck the pain up. I don't know. Firearm cleaning kit. I will take it. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. I will take the firearm cleaning kit with me just because if we find a gun, I can still bring it to full condition. I just can't shoot it. So. And of course it doesn't really, just, you know, FYI, it doesn't really matter because you can do a Nomad challenge in like 25 days. So you literally do enough just to get your achievements, and
This'll come in handy.
as much as I hate hockey, whatever, I'll take it. Oh, sweet, cargo pants. Good. I'll take the book, sure, why not? Give me a good jacket, please. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to put this out. I'm aware that you can't see, but that's okay. We don't need to see right now. Put that on. Say... 15. It's a lot of wind resistance. For now, I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to put that on. And then we'll once I deconstruct and fix everything, we'll figure out whether we're going to wear the hockey jersey or not. There we go. The wool ones are better. I like them better too. They look better, and they are better. Alright, there. I'm going to break all my stuff down here. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to let this break down, and then I'm going to try to fix something before the day's out. What can we fix? How much time? 30 minutes? Yeah, we can surely do that. But that's probably all we can do today, because, you know, light restrictions, right? So we'll just break our stuff down and be ready for fixing things tomorrow, and then I'll keep the jersey for now. And then we'll be ready once all our stuff is crafted. Make our tinder plugs and whatnot. I forgot to check how we were doing on food and stuff. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're fine. The food we're not going to eat, like I said, unless we're like ready to keel over. Once we start losing health, I'll eat something. But unless he's literally losing health, I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna pretend that he's got no food. Pretend that this is interloper difficulty and we can't find any food. I'm gonna keep that actually for a spare. Actually though, 2.5. Okay. Well, actually, yeah. No, we'll keep the piece of shit hockey thing. I hate hockey. And yes, I am Canadian, but I hate hockey. All the people here do is talk about it all fucking day, every day, and it's annoying. Or baseball. When it's hockey season, it's hockey. When it's baseball season, it's baseball. It's terrible. It's annoying. I hate sports in general. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 bandages. I like to carry 4 on me. Then we'll do our tinder plugs. There we go. I don't think we need a head wrap or nothing. No, we don't. We've got a scarf and a toque, so we're fine. We don't have a secondary jacket for now, but that's okay. I think we're all crafted up now. For now, anyway. So for now, because it's a good sweater and I don't want to risk losing it, we're going to swap out to the hockey jersey. Since it's... I'm just thinking in terms of, like, getting attacked by a wolf, right? Like... Or a bear. Because with the path I'm taking, there's a very good chance that we may be attacked. I'm just going to make a couple more bandages just to... That way I don't gotta think about it no more. It's more than enough for being attacked at least 3 times. And the sprains, you gotta think the sprains, right? Every sprain burns up 1. Alright, you can go to sleep now. Let's do 9 hours. He'll wake up when he's, you know... Anyway, yeah, okay, well, didn't sleep for shit, but... alright, so just pass some time, I guess. Pass 3 hours, and then... And we'll get him to sleep again. Just because it's not... You don't want to go out until you see the full sun. Because it's, you know, it's really cold in the morning, right? Gets really cold before... Yeah, about there. That's about the earliest I'd go out. Just gonna drink some water. We're not gonna eat yet, like I said. We're gonna Okay, I can't see shit. It should be light outside though. There we go. Those are some serious spider webs. It should be, well, if this window is any tell, it's still dark outside. I'm gonna take a salt with us, actually. I don't know if the carrots count. Actually, I'm gonna Google it right quick, and then so that's the kind of thing you wouldn't know unless you were told, right? Like, yeah. See, it's just light outside right now. Just give me a quick second here. I'm just gonna Google if my phone ever does its thing. Hurry up, phone. You're slow. Dark. What's the achievement called again? Living off the land. No, you cannot eat carrots or potatoes. Okay, well. I mean, technically that's living off the land, man. They grow in the land, but whatever. It's, you know, not... I don't make the rules here. Yeah, see, so it's a good thing I didn't eat the carrots. That's why I didn't trust it. Because you never know. Rules are arbitrary for some achievements. Ooh. I'm just gonna take that, I'm gonna fill my thing, and then I'm gonna put it back down. There we go. And we know it's here when we inevitably pass again. How's it? Let me turn off my... it's still a little bit too dark outside. Alright, so let's make some tea or something. Can't see. I should have just left the lantern on. I don't know why I turned it off. I'll just place it here for now. There. 75, that should be enough. Though the other day I failed 3 75% chances in a row. It was so annoying. But, yeah, no, it's, we'll just make some tea or something while we wait. That's the biggest thing, and especially in the higher difficulties, right? Like, for survival, is try not to waste time. That's more than enough. Release that. You cook tea. Go, pick that up, put it out. Now, we've got some light from the stove, and the window's right here, so we'll be able to tell as it gets brighter. So we'll just fast forward. Do a little more time. There we go. It's bright enough. Take that. We're going to take a torch. Just because it'll help us stay warm, right? If you're holding a lit torch, or obviously because it's fire, it keeps you warm. Warmer. And same with the flares. The marine flares. Oh, okay, yeah. There's that. That happens. We can't kill anything because we're going for the pacifist achievement as well. So we're not gonna kill anything. I think I put that piece of shit hockey jersey on. But oh, probably we'll need that at the radio hut. I'm gonna grab rocks though, just because I can still throw rocks at wolves. Just so you know, if you throw a rock at a wolf and you hit it in the face, it stands I think it's an 18% chance to run away. So, not the timber wolves, the you know, little tiny coyotes. So, I've done it before, and it does work. Trust me. If I can demonstrate that in this gameplay, I will, obviously. But aiming a rock is very squiffy. You don't have a, you know, he just does that, and like you wanna. In the V of his hand, you want to be like there, where that tree is. It's roughly there. So I try to make an L with his hand, you know, and in between. That's kind of, yeah, there's the radio hut right there. That's where we're going. Yeah, I try to use that as a gauge, but you know, it's an approximation. It's not an exact science. There's no crosshair that pops up. I kind of wish there was. I mean, because in real life, like I can tell where I'm aiming. You know what I mean? Whereas in the game, not quite so much. And anyway, throw a bunch of rocks, you'll get the hang of it. It's not rocket science, you know.
Never would have thought to look here.
Oh, that's a new jacket. I've never seen that one before. Anyway, I'm going to take that and I'm going to get in the car because it's cold as shit out of here. Is that a... It is. Sweet. 1.5, 2.6, 50%, 10%. Oh, damn, that's a good jacket. It's heavy as, but it's a good jacket. Looks nice too. I like it. Okay, anyway. So, oh, we're still cold in here? Really? I guess we're probably wet, huh? No, we're not. Well, 2% wet. 3%. Come on. You're barely wet. Chill. Oh, feels like minus 11. Okay, well, it's a little bit chilly. Ooh, bullets. Can't finagle myself to... I guess I'm gonna have to get back to get them. And yes, I know, technically I can't shoot, but... Day 25 comes quick, and if you get enough storms, trust me, you can easily be 30, 40, 50 days on, you know, on the Nomad challenge. That's right in my face. That's why I'm walking so slow. Well, and because of the snow, obviously. But, yeah, that's why he's got 3 down temperatures. I'll try to get behind this rock a little bit to get a little bit of a shield from the wind. And yes, that does work. You'll see the little shield pop up once I get out of the wind here. Come on. Give me the shield. Give me the shield. No? Really? This rock doesn't count as a windshield? Come on, man. Yeah, there you go. See? Windshield. I'm gonna guess the wood kind of cut through this valley. Now, I'm hoping the bear's not there. There's right there in that area. Here, I'll just... Like, right there. There's a bear. He likes to hang out here. But we're going this way because there's a mountaineering rope right here. We're going to grab that rope and we're going to deploy it at the radio tower. Because that will give us a shortcut later, instead of having to go all the way to fuck around the long way. I don't see the bear. I don't hear the bear. I think we're good. Yeah, see there's the mountaineering rope right there. We're going to grab that and we're going to deploy it over there. So that when we come back through, after we do our all of our stuff at Mystery Lake, because we got to spend 3 days at a bunch of locations. So once we come back from Mystery Lake, we'll use that mountaineering rope to get back down straight to the cabin we just came from. And then, you know, we left a bunch of supplies there, so that's why I didn't pick up a lot of stuff. And I left all the cloth there, all the curtains. Could have tore them down for cloth, but we'll probably need them by the time we come back. So we're just going to leave them there, and then we'll grab them on the way back. And then we've got to go to... Well, I like to... It doesn't matter what order you do it in, really, per se. But I like to do the western side first. Oh, I wish I could kill them. You can make broth and make soups and stuff with them. And the pies are really good. I forget what they're called. They're little quails. It's not what they're called in the game, though.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Take a chill pill, okay? Is it? I was gonna say, there's no way it's fucking nighttime. You can kill them with the rock, by the way. So you're gonna put it like roughly here. I'm not gonna do it because if I hit him, it breaks the pacifist achievement. But roughly like that is what you wanna, you know. I don't know. You'll see as I play. You know, like I like to use rocks. 1, because I'm cheap. 2, because as you'll probably see, I have terrible luck finding guns. And you know, obviously it takes time to make a bow. Which, and by the way, you can, if you go to the lighthouse first, Desolation Point, there's usually a bow that spawns there. So you can, you know, if you're me and you have really shitty luck, you can always just go there first, get a bow and arrow. But we're going this way because obviously a bow and arrow is not a pacifist, so we can't do that. That's a big no-no for us. I'm gonna go warm up, and then I'm gonna go... There's a deer carcass over there that I can go harvest. So we're gonna stop, we're gonna deploy the mountaineering rope, we're gonna warm up, and then we're gonna go that way. And then we'll... Well... Do I wanna... Could scavenge the radio hut and then go, I guess. I don't know. We'll go warm up and then we'll go from there. Yeah, see, there's the home sweet home start point down there. It does look like it's gonna storm. It's windy as shit today. To be fair, that is Canada. Canada has 3 weathers: wind, snow and wind, or fucking rain. And like 3 weeks of fucking nice sun. Depending on where you live. But I live on the coast, so my weather is wind, wind and wind, rain and wind, snow and wind, or sun and wind.
My fingers feel numb.
I know, chill, literally. There, okay, yeah, see that goes down there. There's where we came from. So we can just rappel down and we'll be fine. We're gonna go warm up because Mr. Icicle is an icicle, so... I mean, in fairness, like I said, it is like minus 11. It is quite cold. Well, I guess for me, it's starting to get cold. You know? I don't, I'm pretty comfortable between, you know, like, 0 and minus 5. But anything below minus 5 is really... Ooh, good boots.
Someone's gotta go.
Will you shut up? I'm the boss here, not you. I'll take the baseball cap, sure. Take toque to break down. Oh, sweet. It's always good to have an emergency stim on you. Excuse me for a second. Oh, sorry about that. I tried to mute my mic, but I've remembered it's a new hard drive. My mute isn't tied to my caps lock button anymore. It used to be, but, you know, new hard drive. Is that a stim? That is a stim. Sweet. So I'll have to, leave that there. I'll leave that... Actually, I'll just move this over here where I can see it. Take the accelerant just in case. Just usually bullets in one of these drawers, that's why I looked. We'll not give a shit about what's in there. Save that for on our way back. That's a flare shell. I don't care about flare shells. We can't shoot it anyway, even if we had the flare gun.
This stuff will come in handy.
Leave that there. Leave that there. So I think we'll be on our way back. And condition doesn't start to degrade until you pick something up, right? So there we go. Let's put a coat. Leave that there. Leave all... Oh, the coffee. I'll take the coffee. I can't drink it right now, but I'll take it.
That'll come in handy.
You're wrong. It won't come in handy. And it kind of sucks that you can't, because it's like, you know, half of the things that you use to warm yourself up, like you know, normally I would make him a coffee and I would let him drink like, say, a fourth of it, and then he'd get the warming up benefit and the fatigue reducing benefit.
I wonder if I can drop any
I know,
of this
shut
gear.
up. You're fine. Take a chill pill. I'm just going to... Oh yeah, 75% is good. Yeah, but you can't do that because obviously a caffeinated beverage isn't, you know, living off the land. Or at least as far as the achievement's concerned anyway. But... Which, you know, it's kind of dumb because you can make a birch bark tea, you can make an acorn tea, you, can, you know, like there's a bunch of natural teas and shits you can make, so no. Kind of silly. But anyway, we're going to warm up here, and then... 95, yeah, they're in shitty shape for now, that's okay. okay. How are we on? How's that? Okay, shit. Okay, that's okay. We're in pretty decent shape clothes-wise. I don't have a hatchet or anything, do I? I do not. That's a problem. I need a hatchet to be able to harvest the meat. I guess we're gonna go that way, and fingers crossed that there's a hatchet out by the body. There usually is a hatchet, or a knife or something by the body, so we'll just take a gamble, I guess. We've got plenty of daylight still, so... Get closer to the barrel, closer to the wall, so I can get a little bit more shelter. At least that's the idea, anyway. Can I crouch behind the... Okay, I thought maybe I could get a windshield by crouching here, right? But I guess not. Just gotta chuck some sticks or something in it. Make it a little warmer. There we go. He'll warm up a little bit faster. I'm gonna make him drink some water while we're standing here. Yeah, see, I could make him tea. Just warm that up. Yeah, see, what I do is I'll go like this, I'll drink, and then I'll stop him roughly there. And then he'll get the warming up benefit. We don't care about the better sleep benefit, we just want the warming up. That doesn't affect us at all right now. We just want warming. I don't know if that... Now that I think about it, I don't know if that fucked up my thing. I guess we'll see. But, that's what happens when you're trying to demonstrate things. But, just gonna go like this. Do something while we burn up some time. Oh, it sounds like it got nicer. It did. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. All right. Now we got a nice clear day to be able to go try to find that deer and a hatchet. Just so you know, it's kind of dishonest, but the game only saves when you sleep or when you walk in a door. So like if I was to quit out the game right now, it wouldn't save anything I've done, you know? And when you get attacked, the game saves when you get attacked as well. But so just, you know, keep that in mind. But I don't use it. It's dishonest, but yeah, and it obviously it takes away from the point of the whole game is the survival challenge. But you know, if you take away the survival challenge, you kind of, you know, defeating the purpose of the game. But the only way I found it out was that my game had crashed on Xbox, and I lost a bunch of progress because I hadn't slept because I was trying to make my way to the next place. I don't know why he's not running away from me. But he's not. Oh, I want the game sapling. But I'm just gonna throw it before it burns out. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I was going through a snowstorm and I was trying to get to the next place where I was going from Desolation Point to the Quinsett Garage, and I was almost there and the game crashed, and then fucking obviously I lost all the progress since the last time I slept, and because I didn't go in a building because I had slept at the abandoned church. So, you know, if you know this game, you know that it's not an inside area, it's an outside area. So it doesn't save when you go in there. And anyway, the game crashed and I lost a bunch of progress, and I was like, huh, I wonder if you can do that on purpose. And then tested it, obviously, and you can. So, anyway. Like I said, I don't use it because it's dishonest, but it takes away from the whole point of the game. I think this way, I'm quite sure, because it's over by the pathway to Cardick Dam. I hear a fucking, yeah, there you are. Yeah, one of those little fuckers. If you nail them with a rock, they'll go fuck themselves. I can demonstrate that, maybe. Oh, okay. Okay, well, it didn't work, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. But you saw, I nailed him twice. Like, oh, okay. There's no... It said laceration, so I assumed I had damage. Oh, no, he didn't go very far. I lost my other rock. There it is. Yeah, like I said, or, well, it was. I don't know, because obviously they've changed a bunch in the game, but it used to be an 18% chance. So, oh, there's my deer right there. See it? Right there. So, we just gotta find a hatchet or something. Leave me alone. Oh, is that a dead body? It looks like a dead body. Do you have a hatchet for me, friend? I don't see anything on the ground. But that doesn't mean his corpse can't have a knife or a hatchet. And in fairness, I can make a fire beside it and warm it so that it, you know, it thaws the corpse, and you can, with your bare hands, gut it, right? Oh, hatchet. I see it. Thanks for your sacrifice, friend. Appreciate you. He almost always has a hatchet. I fucking love this guy. I'm gonna name you Billy. Thanks, Billy. Love you, buddy.
Here.
Anyway, we've got our hatchet, so now we can go get some meat. And then... oh, and another thing I did learn on this... going for this achievement, you can run the rabbits into the wolves. The wolves will kill them. And then say if you weren't going for the Silent Hunter achievement, you could take out a gun, shoot beside them, and they'll run away. And then you can take the rabbit. And the game doesn't count it against you as you killing it, because technically you didn't kill it. The wolf did. You know? So, I do that when I'm low on ammo too. I'll just, you know, just run them into, throw a rock at them, and they'll run away, and run, you know, stand in their way so that they have to go whatever direction you want them to. Get them killed. It's great. It's also effective for it's also an effective means of getting around a wolf. Distract it with a rabbit, and it'll leave you the fuck alone as long as you keep your distance. Yeah, see? One right there. I could run them into him. I actually might, too. Once I harvest this corpse. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I think I probably will. Yeah, there he is. I might just go to Carter Dam. Here. Oh, marine flare. I can stay there. We'll just remember that that's... Oh, yeah, right. I have my hacksaw. I forgot about that. What? It takes longer. Oh, they take the same amount of time. We'll use the fucking hacksaw then. We do have an achievement for harvesting entirely 4, I think it was, deer. We're not gonna do that right now. Oh, that's an hour? Really? I'm gonna drop the fat because we can't... Oh, we can eat it. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it because it says it can be eaten if desperate, so I'm gonna hold on to it just in case we get desperate enough. I'm gonna go in here and cook my deer. Also because there stands a chance to be a book in here. How many do I got? I like to carry 5. And yes, I'm aware that's like 1.5 pounds. Holy, it's dark in here. Oh, yeah, I can't see shit. There we go. Just make my fire here. It's a nice day. If it was a windy day, the fire wouldn't work here. I'd have to go further back, but
come on.
I'm not gonna bother lighting my lantern when it's a nice day. There we go.
Turned out pretty well.
My venison on there. Ooh, it's moldy. It's a risk eating it, but I have antibiotics, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just wait to eat it until before we go to bed. We've got lots of calories left. So, I wouldn't suggest eating moldy stuff, but I do have my antibiotics here, right? So, because the food poisoning, all it does is you have to sleep for 10 hours and eat 2 antibiotics or reishi mushroom things. So, oh, whoops. Yeah, that would have been a whoopsie. Good enough. Yeah, so I just, since I'll be going to bed relatively shortly anyway, I don't see any point. So we'll just get it to cook, and then once it's cooked, then we can. And it's only a risk anyway. It's not guaranteed. But I don't know. We'll see what the percent of the meat is once it's cooked. Then we can get an idea of how likely we are to get sick. There we go. That's one. Oh, I'm just gonna plop some water down here. Water. Let's do water. Yeah, that'll be about it. And might as well do water while we wait. Oh, I do got purification tablets. Okay, so we might as well burn those up. Yes, it's a 95, so we should be good. I'll eat it. Yeah, we're fine. That's not potable water. Let's not drink that. Yeah. But it's okay because we've got the purification tablet. So once this one's done, we can purify them all. I'll do that later, though. I'm not worried about that at the moment. I'm not thirsty, so and I've got 3 liters of water anyway. Once this is done, then we'll proceed to Carter Dam. Wow, I mean, I might run that wolf into the, or the rabbit into the wolf. Or I might harvest the rest of that deer, maybe. I don't know, we'll see where we're at here. Because we're not going to have a whole lot of calories to work with. Yeah, because you got to consider we're going to burn about a quarter-ish of the bar to get to Carter Dam. So there will be a dead deer on Carter Dam. There almost always is. So there's a, like a 90% chance that there's a dead deer there that we can harvest at least 0.8 kgs in meat from. So we'll eat again when we get to Carter Dam. Oh, and deer. You can run deer into the wolves too. It's a lot harder, but you can. The same principle, like I said, shoot them, or don't shoot, or you could, I mean, if you're playing just a normal survival, you could then shoot the wolf in the face as it's eating the deer. And then you get your guaranteed headshot, it dies in one shot, you know. Then you've got double the pelt, double the meat. I hate trying to shoot the deers sometimes because, well, I guess I haven't used the rifle since the new updates, but it was so wiggly, like your character like basically was doing this when you were trying to shoot, you know? Like it's like, I mean, I get it, you know, the gun's kind of relatively heavy and it's cold and it's, you know, but like hold the gun straight, bro. Non-potable water, we'll take that. And while we wait for that, I'll just do the okay, there we go. Alright, we've got our water purified now. And 6 minutes. 95, yeah, we're good. Should be. Boom. Okay. Half up. Alright, so let's hit up the hunter stand that's over here. Where's the wolf? I don't see him anymore. Oh, he's way over there. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna bother. Is that a maple? Yes, it is. Good. Broken arrow. Nothing. Give me that. There. Take 3 days to cure. Guess I need to go get a gut, huh? Whatever, we'll get one at the Carter Dam. I'm not worried about it. That's it right there. You can see that roughly. You can see that cave that's right there. pathway goes to the Carter Dam. I'm just gonna take my lantern out. So we're gonna need it once we get in there. And then we make our way to the dam. This is my preferred method of getting to the dam. You can also get through, I think it's called the ravine. But I wouldn't recommend going that way. Oh, this way's far easier. And I believe you need a rope to go the other way. So I don't know.
Might have to drop some gear.
I know, be quiet. We'll drop some gear at Carter Dam. Wow, I still barely can see because there's a glare on my TV from the sun. Or I should say my monitor, but whatever, same difference. Somewhere this way. Oh, there's a bunch of cairns in here, but I can't see them. Oh, there's one right there. Too much glare on my TV, I can't see shit. I think there's a flare down that way sometimes, but oh. We're just gonna get through, get to the dam as fast as we can. We are getting kind of tired. We don't have a lot of spare calories to work with, so sometimes there's a deer here, which would be nice. So there's a bunch of these little cairns.
This'll come in
I'll
handy.
take that. Thanks. Yeah, sometimes there's a deer here, but there's not, clearly. Turn that off because I can see where I'm going. Just keep walking towards the light. I don't like to waste my oil. I mean, on these
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Shut up. On these challenges, it doesn't really matter too much, you know, because you're playing on an easier difficulty. You can eat these cattails. So I'm just gonna grab them right quick. The head also counts as a tinderbug, so there's that. Yeah, see, like, if I want to hit him, I want to aim, like so-ish. Yeah, see? See, even then I was too far to the right. It's, you know, like where your thumb folds on the very last fold, right? That's where you really want to get the, like, about so? Yeah, see? Almost. But, and no, that doesn't count as killing him, it just stuns him. Actually, I think it's the same with the little birds, too. I don't know. Can't remember. But it's a little bit difficult to aim. It just takes practice. Like so-ish. Boom. And then you pick him up and kill him. Okay, he got up first, but whatever. I don't know. It takes a minute, but keep throwing, you'll get the hang of it. And of course the distance changes it, because you've got to account for the distance and lob it, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's a rock. It falls to the ground pretty quick, so you gotta, you know, aim above where you're trying to hit. I wouldn't recommend trying to throw a rock from 80 feet away anyway, but I don't know, like, if I want to hit that right there, probably about, like, that white piece of snow where my thumb is, I have to aim, like, roughly here? Yeah, see? And even then it didn't hit it. It wasn't high enough. Like, so obviously it's a rock, it falls. Oh, and throwing rocks does burn quite a bit of energy, just, you know, keep that in mind. I don't know why. You're throwing a rock, it's not like you're fucking running a marathon, but whatever. He's a little baby. He can't help it. Oh. Grab these. Just a little bit of food. There we go. Do be careful by the dam over here in this area, because there is quite often a wolf there. Bright side though, a lot of times there will be rabbits there, so you can run. Is that a dead deer? No, that's a rock. Looks like. Sorry, I'm looking way over there where my thumb is. So, game hasn't rendered it in properly yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just a rock. I should keep my rock out just in case there's a wolf over there. But I swear, hitting them in the face does work. I promise. It's, you know, I'll just keep eating rocks at a wolf until it works, but it does work sometimes. Just very rarely. I wouldn't recommend it unless, like me now, you have no other means of defense. I don't see a wolf. I don't see rabbits. Okay, there's literally nothing here. Oh, no, there's a rabbit right there. I see it. Right there. No wolf. That's a shame. For once I was hoping there was a wolf here that I could get the rabbits to go towards and get murderized so I could have some rabbit tonight. Oh well. I've got good old cattails. I'm just gonna grab these cattails. There's a deer usually up there. And there is, because you can see the crows. That's how you know there's a corpse. Murder of crows. Murder is a group of crows, by the way. But yeah, there's almost always one up there. I've rarely gone by there and not seeing one there. Shut up! I know you're tired. You'll sleep in the dam. There's usually a knife in the dam as well, so that'll help us out with our harvesting shenanigans. We're almost there. Well, I say that, we're, you know, we haven't even fully stayed at one of the places. What is it, 12 places I think on all this? We'll look when we're cooking our deer meat. But I like to go and I'll just cut through, you know, and some of the places, like the watchtower, usually I'll stay there for, you know, about half a day, whatever, going through and repairing my stuff. But I chose not to because I'm going for the living off the land. Obviously I need to find dead deer to be able to eat. So, you know, staying at the lighthouse or the ranger station, sorry, was the ideal move. But going forward, we'll spend time like Carter Dam. We'll spend tonight here, but then we'll leave because we're gonna come back. We inevitably have to come back through anyway to get back to Pleasant Valley to go to the other places we have to go to. Can you? Come on. Thank you. But same with we'll go straight from we're gonna spend tonight at the dam, and then once we get through the dam, then we'll go. Why'd you stop getting stuck on snow? We'll go straight from there, and then we'll follow the tracks all the way to the. Is it the ranger's hut? I think. Ranger station, little checkpoint there that, you know, by the lake where all the fishing huts are, if you know this game. And then we'll stay there for like half a day while we, you know, do whatever we need to do, fix, repair, scavenge, cook, whatever. And then we'll move on to the lookout. Well, you know, we'll go to the little lookout building, or we'll just go right by it and go straight to the trapper's cabin. I don't know. One or the other. Whatever I feel like. And then, you not get stuck on that. You can fall off here and die, by the way. So, you know, be careful. You could, obviously, that fall is more than enough to kill you. Almost any fall is more than enough to kill you in this game. But I'm gonna just turn the music off. I don't like music in my survival games. It kind of breaks my immersion, you know? Nothing against their music, just, you know, breaks my immersion. Alright. Oh, 1.8. I'm gonna grab everything just because, one for our achievement, 2 hours 18. I should be fine. One for that'll be the first deer for the achievement, and 1 of 4, and 2 because we need the guts for our bow, and
This
3.
gear's starting to slow me down.
I know. Shut up. Let's grab that, and we're 3 because we're tired anyway, so we might as well use the last of our energy to further our achievement goals. And there's literally a building right here, so if we would have got cold, we would have been fine. Yeah, there. Now we're in a building. We're safe. Wow. Safe is subjective. There's sometimes, extremely rarely, is a chance that a dog will spawn in here. I almost said dinosaur, and I have no idea why. Though, admittedly, that would be a lot cooler than a dog. Just a fucking random dinosaur in a quiet apocalypse, you know? It'd be funny as shit. Just getting murked by a dinosaur. Go from the long dark to Dino Crisis. I have to remember that that's there. I wish they'd remake that game. Dino Crisis was good.
I think I can use this.
Can stay there. Or remember it's there for on the way back. Oh. That's why you gotta pay attention. Could have walked right by that. But
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm so tired of you complaining. It's like taking a hike with, 90% of the women I've dated. Terrible. Stop complaining. Walk. The faster you walk, the faster you can put the heavy stuff down. There. Give us a safety net against the doggos.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Take the beef jerky, sure. I'll be able to eat it in 20 days. Aha, painkillers, good. Oh, there's my... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was quality tools. It's a medkit.
That'll come in handy.
Alright, well... Knife's usually over there. So, oh, whetstone. Should be a knife over there. If not, we'll find one at the trapper's cabin, probably. I can't see it. Oh, yep, it's there. There we go. Got a knife, got a hatchet, we're good. Then go around here, get to the upper dam. There's lots of water out in the upper dam, so we're good on water. Nothing. What's the condition of that one? 3. We'll leave it there. We know it's there. There's always one there.
This pack is getting too heavy to
I
carry.
know it's getting heavy. Chill. Well, then we'll cook our venison and we'll be all set. Drop our shit though. I feel like me, the very first thing you gotta do when you get to wherever you're gonna camp is put all your hides and guts and stuff down, because I'll definitely forget that I have to. And the next thing you know, you get a bunch of not cured stuff in your bag. Nope, next one. There. Put that out for now. 75% chance we should be fine with that. Come on, today. Some wood matches though, they fucking suck. Even in real life, they're awful. We'll use a bunch of sticks. We'll do that. It's good enough. Oh, nope, not that. Nope, not that. Stop pressing buttons. That. Place.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Will you shut up? You're gonna cook and then you can go to bed. Actually, let me put this. Whoops. Yep, put this bedroll down. There. 44, 55. Grab that. Eat that one. If we get sick, it doesn't matter because we're gonna go to bed for at least 10 hours anyway. And we're almost full. Perfect. An hour and a half. So let's go like this and go boom, and then boom. Nope, not that. Boom, boom. Because most of it'll end up. Yeah, it'll all end up being unpotable, but that's okay because we've got the pills, the purification tablets, so we're fine. Some water. There we go. And now we grab a quick sleep. Let's do 10. There, it's saving. There, it's saved. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll pick up next time. I don't like my recordings to be too much longer than an hour. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.